Hello, I'm Trevor Andrews, heading into my 11th season here at William & Mary, and I coach the defensive line. Along the defensive line, our key returning players that have seen significant reps would be Marcus Hyde and Brian Stenney at defensive end, and inside Harold Robertson and George Beerhalter at the tackle positions. Marcus Hyde is a returning all-league selection from last year, and Harold Robertson has seen significant reps for us, the last 4 years, and heading into his 5th year this year. Yeah, one of our goals this spring is to develop some more depth across the defensive front. With that in mind, we're looking at several younger players that we're looking to step up and take some significant strides this spring. Of those guys, starting at the defensive end position, we have Mike Riley, who's had a good first 4 days of spring practice, and Steven Sennett, Kadeem Little, and then we've also moved Paul Amakihi down from linebacker to defensive end to basically try to use some of his strengths as a pass rusher and physical toughness up front. Inside, Nick Zaremba's back, and I've definitely seen improvement in him from the fall to the spring. He's getting stronger, and his feet are getting better. Brendan Glover is a young man that came into the program last year and is starting to see his first reps with the team. And then some young guys. Kelly Doe has been really exciting, very young, very explosive player. That is starting to come on, and then Sam Johnson as well. As looking at our strengths coming into the 2011 season, definitely we've got 4 guys that have played significant reps for us in the past couple years. George Beerhalter played as a true freshman last year and did a nice job filling in and giving us some depth. He's going to be expected to step into a starting role this year and take another step forward. Marcus Hyde, as I said earlier, in all-conference selection last year, he puts a lot of pressure on himself to do well, and he expects great things from himself this year, as well as I do. He's just, a great work ethic, and he does all the little things off the field, and we're expecting him to take another step this year. Brian Stenney at the other end played as a redshirt freshman last year in a reserve role. He's stepping into the forefront this year and I've noticed significant improvements in his strength. He's really done a great job in the weight room with Coach Sauer, and it's taken, he's starting to become a veteran now and taking the little things seriously, and it's been a pleasant surprise to see him take those strides. And Harold Robertson, what can I say about him? He's just been steady ever since he got here. And every year he's played significant reps. He's been a warrior. He's been tough. He's battled through injuries. And, he's one of those guys that'll play hurt. He doesn't talk a lot. So when he does, it's a significant. And, Harold's one of those guys that you can always count on. A major thing I'm looking at the defensive front, the unit to improve on this spring is we've basically got to develop some depth. We've got 4 guys that have played significant reps for us in the past, and that's it. I think we've got some very talented young football players up there that we just got to get a ton of reps to this spring and watch them develop and blossom.